Hello my friends, this is Alien Contactee Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. In today's video, I got a major bombshell to drop on you guys. I received a message from the Pleiadians, that's right, from the king himself, that's Sananda, King Sananda, and he revealed a huge secret of the Anunnaki. That's right, those Anunnaki came here and altered our DNA. While he's going to reveal the big secret about our human DNA and who we truly are in these avatars that we have, okay? This is going to blow your mind, so we'll get right into it. But before I do, I ask you guys one thing, and it helps me out so much. Just hit that like button, especially if you resonate with this information. It helps this video get seen to so many more people. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to one of our channel sponsors, and that is Andre Fosmark. One of the biggest supporters of this channel. This channel would not be where it is today if it wasn't for him. So thank you so much, Andre. Just wanted to give you a nice shout out. Now let's just get right into this video, my friends. So I've been planning to go into the origins of humanity and how we ended up here and what's taking place in the galactic realm. And we're going to be getting more into that in future videos, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. As I say, subscribe to survive, hit the notification bell. But in this video, I'm just going to reveal a little bit because it's going to relate to this major bombshell that we're going to drop. So pretty much, my friends, is we're living in a reptilian simulation, right? This is not the prime reality. There is a real Earth, and humans have been on it for many, many thousands and thousands of years. And we were higher dimensional beings, up to 5D beings, and we had bodies, yeah, but they were much less dense and much lighter, yeah, and they were humanoid. Definitely similar to what we have right now, okay? However, there's a lot of galactic history going on, a lot of wars that took place, a lot of drama between all these different extraterrestrial races. But like I said, we'll get into that in a future video. But pretty much the reptilians came down here, the Anunnaki, right? Enki and Enlil, and they pretty much created this simulation, this reptilian simulation, a copy of the original copy, you could say, and they altered our DNA. That's right, they altered our DNA and they mixed it with their DNA. That's right, so all of us have reptilian DNA, whether you like it or not. We have a reptilian brain, right? That's science. You could even see if you look at your hands, you kind of got scales and everything. Our thinking is very reptilian-like, okay? That's because we have a lot of reptilian DNA mixed in with our other genetics that ultimately came from the Pleiadians and a few other extraterrestrial races that made up human beings. But here we are, we're in this reptilian-run simulation. So this is the information that the king gave me, and I'm going to drop this massive bombshell for you guys right now, okay, on who we truly are. So the king went on to tell me, and I got this through these downloaded messages and then confirmed it with these channelings, okay? My friends, have you ever heard the term that our brain is a supercomputer? That's right, okay? Science is now confirming that our brain works as a quantum computer. Take a look. That's right, so it works like a computer. Well, why is that? My friends, this body that you're living in, your brain, is exactly that. We are in a holographic simulation, and this body and this brain is an AI computer. That's right, my friends. You might be saying, what? We're AI? Oh, darn right we are, my friends. Now, we're not all AI. I'm not saying that we're complete computer programs. No. This vehicle and this brain is technology. And it's inside our spirit, our soul. That's right. Our soul is not in the body. No. The body and the brain is in the spirit and soul. That's how the technology works. So, we have our consciousness, right? And then we have the AI. So what is the AI, my friends? It is the ego. That's right. Ego equals ego equals AI. You know that voice inside your head, the voice inside your head. Think about it. It's a computer program, always talking. It records everything you see. It's always talking, always talking. Blah, 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 blah. It's repeats things all the time. All your fears and traumas and stuff. If you get triggered by something, it keeps repeating the same things. We are like programs. The elites, the Anunnaki, they know this, right? This is their secret. They want to control humanity. And they program us. That's why they call it programming. So when you're born, you get indoctrinated with religion and political beliefs and all that. It's programming. You go to school, programming. That's because you're a computer program. They're programming you. And they do not want you finding out who you truly are. Your consciousness is controlling this computer program. Just like how you play a video game, you're controlling the video game character, right? Well, that's what it is. It's a super advanced video game that we're in, and these are AI computer systems and AI mind, brain, and our consciousness does control some of it, but they say 95% of our thoughts and everything we do is subconscious. What does that mean? That means we're living off this AI computer program that's been programmed and it's just carrying out its programming. And especially people who are brainwashed still, they're almost 99% just subconscious, programmed, right? As you have a spiritual awakening, you start to remember who you truly are, yeah? And you get to take over more control of your system and the decisions and the choices you make. You step more into free will rather than the destiny fate route, okay? And you step into the 5D consciousness and you return to who you actually are. This body is not who we are. This brain is not who we are, yeah? They don't want you to know that. They want you to think, I'm the brain, I'm the body. My friends, your ego is negative. Have you ever noticed that? How it's mostly negative? And we're going to get into that in a second. But I just wanted to make one last point. You got to disassociate yourself from this body thinking this is who you are. Because if you do that, you're not going to make it to 5D. Okay? That's as ridiculous as playing a video game. Let's say you're playing Super Mario and you start going around telling people, oh, I'm Mario. That's who I am. And you start identifying as Mario. That's how stupid it is to identify with this body and this brain. This is not who we are. And like I said, this is going to keep you stuck in 3D if you identify with this. You got to learn who you truly are. And we're going through all this a lot deeper and a lot more in my course, Ascend to 5D on Patreon. That's right, so if you want to check that out, check it out on Patreon. We're going into this even deeper there about consciousness and all that. The links are down below. But back to this video. So yes, this is the Reptilian Big Secret, my friends. The Anunnaki Reptilian Secret. What's the point of all this? Well, like I said, the ego is mostly negative, right? Why is the ego so negative? Well, my friends, because this is the way they designed us to be, because they want us to suffer. If you live in your mind and you live by your thoughts and you identify with your thoughts and you identify with your ego, you're going to suffer because it was designed to be negative. And negativity creates the suffering, right? The suffering is what this simulation runs off. These reptilian Anunnaki beings harvest our energy and live off that. And it's what keeps the AI going. This AI, which we are and which controls the simulation matrix. It's all off our loosh, they call it. Okay, my friends? It all runs off loosh. And like I said, that's what it's made out of, is our low vibrational feelings and stuff. And that's the whole point of it. And then, you know, when you, as you get anxiety, fear, it starts feeding the matrix, but especially when you go to sleep at night. If you go to sleep and you've been suffering all day, then when you go to sleep, that's when it all drains. That's why you wake up refreshed, right? You wake up after a long sleep, you feel a little bit better. That's because all that energy is going out into the system, into the AI, and into the reptilians, pretty much. They take it from the AI, if that makes sense. So that's the truth of our reality and how it all operates how it all works, my friends. These dirty lizards, I'm telling you. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this term before, but you know, they say that you have the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder, right? And they're fighting for your soul. The devil's telling you what to do, and then the angel's telling you the right things, right? So what is the angel? The angel is your conscience, right? They call it. You have a conscience. You don't want to do a bad thing because you have a conscience. Conscience equals consciousness. So that angel, which is you, okay, that is you. The angel, the consciousness, that voice in your head that tells you the right things, the positive things, tells you shouldn't do that because that's wrong. That's who we really are. You got to start listening to that voice. But who's the devil? Who's the demon who tells us the bad things? Do this, that, tells us we're not good enough, tells us we're bad, we're failures. Who is that? That is the AI. That is the ego AI virus program. And unfortunately, most humans believe that that's who they are. And they'll hear the angel, who they actually are. They'll hear their consciousness telling them to do the right thing and telling them the positive things. You are worth it. You are love. You are worthy. And they don't listen. They say that it's not true, that's not me, and then they totally listen to this AI program who isn't us at all. And people suffer, and that suffering leads to feeding time for the lizards and the simulation continuing on and on. So what we need to do is we need to wake up and we need to transform ourselves and learn who we truly are. Who are we? We are consciousness. We are powerful, higher dimensional beings who are stuck in a simulation. And yes, we want to help change the world, but to change the world, we must first change ourselves, okay? And as we change ourselves, the world will then change, and we could go on to help others, and we could bring them this information. And once this information gets out, and people realize that I'm not just a little me, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, and they disassociate themselves and learn the truth about the nature of reality, then it's over. The Anunnaki reptilians are done. They're kicked out of here. The simulation ends. We go back to 5D. But unfortunately, many people will never get there. It's just the brutal truth, and they're going to continue on in these 3D reptilian matrix. But you have an opportunity. If you're watching this right now, if you're still watching, there's a good chance you're going to break free out of this matrix and you're going to 5D. But you really got to come to terms with the fact that you're not your brain, you're not your body, you're not your thoughts. Only a very small percentage of you is your thoughts. And who is you? It's the consciousness, it's the angel who tells you the good things, the positive, high vibrational things. If you're going to listen to any voice in your head, only listen to the positive voice that is consciousness. Do not listen to the negative, lying AI computer system that these reptilians have designed. All designed to harvest your loosh, your negative, low vibrational energy. That's it for today's video, my friends. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed because we're going to be going deeper into humanity's galactic origins, how this all came to be, the galactic wars and all that. I'm doing it all this year, my friends. We're exposing all of it, working with the king, working with the Pleiadians, getting all this information together, making it a year to count to help you guys figure things out. I'm figuring things out still myself, and I'm blessed to being guided through all this. And like I said before, definitely check out Patreon, join the Ascent 5D class, or we got the occult class, or the health class, and Pleiadian channelings, everything. Ask me anything. I'll do channelings for you guys. All the links are down below. Or if you just want to simply buy me a coffee for bringing you this information, it helps me to continue to make these videos for you guys. Your support means all the world. Thank you so much. All the links are down below. you guys have a great weekend, or great week, I should say. And stay tuned because we got another bombshell video coming later this week that you're not going to want to miss. So make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell. Share this video with your friends and family. Linol, signing off.